Simpsons predictions for 2025 are insane. Welcome to the most amazing channel. You need to hear me out. For centuries, people have tried to predict the future, but perhaps they've been looking in the wrong places, listening to Nostradamus or the Mayans. If anyone is truly going to predict our downfall accurately, it's likely to be The Simpsons. Over its 30 successful years, fans have often dismissed The Simpsons as just a kid's show. But in reality, it's laid the groundwork for modern comedy across more than 600 episodes. Fox's iconic cartoon has featured numerous moments that eerily came true in real life. Matt Groening's animated series has delivered countless storylines across 27 seasons and one movie. And hidden within the chaos of America's favorite dysfunctional family are some surprisingly accurate predictions about the future. From the 9/11 attacks to Donald Trump's unexpected presidency, the show's writers have crafted storylines that ominously mirrored reality. The creepiest part? They may have even predicted today's global health crisis. 27 years ago, when a deadly virus from Asia hit Springfield, though many of the writers claim these predictions are just coincidences, that history repeats itself, and the episodes are simply outdated. It hasn't stopped fans from wondering if some of the show's more unsettling predictions will come true. So, let's dive into 10 Simpsons predictions that could come true by 2025. Number 1. Environmental disaster. In the Simpsons movie, 2007, a striking prediction emerged, addressing a series of bizarre events, many of which seem eerily reminiscent of potential future scenarios. The central theme of the movie revolves around a massive environmental disaster that, while implausibly resolved, could very well come to pass. In the film, Homer dumps pig waste into the already severely polluted Springfield Lake, sparking an environmental catastrophe that leads to the entire country quarantining Springfield by placing a giant bubble over the town. While the bubble itself is clearly a far-fetched solution, the environmental disaster at the heart of the plot serves as a chilling reminder of what could lie ahead. Today, many of us are aware of the very real threats posed by global warming and human-induced environmental degradation. Corporate negligence continues to escalate, and its harmful impact on both our lives and the planet is undeniable. Number 2. Hover cars. Back in 2005, Professor Frink created a machine that allowed Bart and Lisa to peer into their future. In 2013, Marge leaves Homer after he blows their savings on an underwater house and spends what's left on a hover car. Though the hover car is still just a prototype and a bit bumpy, it does manage to carry them through a quantum tunnel. In the 1992 episode Itchy and Scratchy the Movie, the show ends with a scene set 40 years in the future, featuring an elderly Homer and Bart alongside the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. As they walk down the street, hover cars resembling the sleek vehicles from Star Trek zoom past them. Hover cars are clearly a part of the future they inhabit, with no sense of novelty. Given that hover cars have been in development for some time now, it seems plausible that we could see them become a reality in the near future. Number 3. Mars. In recent years, one of the biggest topics has been the colonization of Mars, with many people already applying to live there and help transform it into a human settlement. Although this hasn't come to fruition yet, The Simpsons once depicted a future where Lisa and Marge are sent on a mission to build a habitat on Mars. Marge is less than thrilled when Lisa volunteers for a one-way trip to Mars, so she decides to go with her. In an effort to stop Lisa from leaving, the entire family ends up signing up for the mission. The expedition, led by Exploration Incorporated, aims to colonize the Red Planet before 2026. Though the launch initially fails, Lisa and Marge make it to Mars by 2051. However, Lisa surprises everyone by announcing she wants to move to Venus instead. If you ask someone like Elon Musk, this future might not be as far off as it seems. Number 4. Mind control through music. One particularly unsettling episode from The Simpsons deals with mind control through music, and it's left many viewers genuinely creeped out. In the 2001 episode, New Kids on the Block, Bart, Milhouse, Nelson, and Ralph form a boy band called the Party Posse. However, the band is part of a covert US Navy psyop to brainwash children using subliminal messages in their music. Their hit song, Drop the Bomb, features a chorus that spells out Ivan et Neosh, which, when reversed, spells join the Navy. This eerie prediction may not be as far-fetched as it sounds. Some people believe that certain music, particularly hip-hop, can influence listeners in subtle ways, even suggesting that iconic bands like Led Zeppelin or Judas Priest have hidden sinister messages in their music. Number 5. Virtual reality. Another chilling episode from The Simpsons takes on the subject of virtual reality. While the show didn't predict the exact rise of VR technology, it did foresee some of the potential dangers of overusing virtual reality. The episode Friends and Family, set in 2030, shows Homer and Marge using virtual fudge through VR glasses and feeding tubes. You'd think that the virtual no-calories concept would help Homer kick his junk food habit, but it doesn't. Meanwhile, in the real world, Royal Caribbean is experimenting with offering a VR dining experience to its cruise guests, where every bite of food transports them to a new virtual setting. However, this idea leads to unintended consequences, such as people being hit by cars while walking around with headsets on. Soon, people become so absorbed in the fake reality that they lose touch with the real world, becoming completely disconnected from their surroundings. Number 6. Female president. This next prediction is highly likely to come true in the future. While it didn't happen with Hillary Clinton, America will eventually have a female president. The Simpsons seem to agree, and in one episode, viewers saw a future where Lisa Simpson became the President of the United States. The episode had already predicted Donald Trump's presidency, so it stands to reason that Lisa's potential presidency might one day become a reality. Aired in 2000, the episode Bart to the Future features Bart traveling through time to see what his future self would look like. Interestingly, Lisa makes a passing comment about inheriting a budget crisis from President Trump, the previous commander-in-chief. Number 7. Holograms. Another future prediction from The Simpsons involves holograms. In Back to the Future, Bart receives a hologram message to hire his band for a club gig. In this glimpse of his future, which isn't exactly glamorous, a mailman delivers a virtual letter to Bart's house in the form of a hologram. The letter concludes with the phrase, "Smelly later," replacing the traditional goodbye. Today, HD3 holograms are already in use in stores and are installed in over 500 Best Buy locations. Whether holograms become commonplace in our daily lives remains to be seen, but as technology continues to advance, especially in communication, this prediction may soon come true. Number 8. Alternative energy. In the 582nd episode, Paths to Glory, Lisa invents a solar-powered car to compete in the alternative energy derby. However, a rival company, Duff, blocks out the sun, causing Lisa's vehicle to stall just inches from the finish line. The crowd laughs at Lisa's failure, but there's a deeper, more complex message at play. The episode highlights the struggle of green and renewable energy against corporate interests. The sabotage of Lisa's solar-powered car by Duff Beer, a massive corporate entity, serves as a metaphor for the historical and ongoing suppression of alternative energy sources. This theme seems more relevant than ever as we continue to face challenges with corporate resistance to renewable energy. Number 9. Mass automation. One prediction from The Simpsons that seems almost certain to become a reality is mass automation. In 2012, the show predicted robots taking over many human jobs. Though the idea of a robot revolution had been discussed earlier, a 1994 episode of Itchy and Scratchy Land shows the Simpson family visiting a theme park staffed by robots who eventually go rogue and start killing people. The show not only predicted the existence of Westworld, a theme park full of near-sentient robots, but also the potential for robots to revolt against their human creators. Jürgen Schmidhuber, a leading figure in artificial intelligence, believes that AI superintelligence will lead to runaway technological growth and significant societal changes within the next 30 years. This chilling prediction, once just a fictional plotline, seems increasingly plausible. Number 14. Ivanka Trump. After accurately predicting Donald Trump's presidency, The Simpsons hinted that another Trump might aim for the Oval Office. In a 2016 episode, Homer sported an Ivanka 2028 campaign button, suggesting that Ivanka Trump could run for president in the future. The show revisited the topic in 2017 during an episode marking Donald Trump's 100th day in office. This time, they portrayed Ivanka as a Supreme Court justice, humorously donning a robe and earrings from her personal jewelry collection, items humorously priced at 1,000 rubles. With their track record of eerie accuracy, this prediction has sparked curiosity about whether the Trumps will continue to shape American politics. And that wraps up our dive into some of the wildest predictions from The Simpsons. Whether it's presidents, technology, or even the colonization of Mars, this iconic show has an uncanny knack for peeking into the future. Which prediction surprised you the most? Do you think any of these will come true? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing content. Hit the bell icon so you're the first to know when we upload. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.